Hello, I got something very special for you today on this episode of Bit Bap Unboxing. Miku, if you would please. Arknights is a free-to-play mobile tower defense gacha game, and this is where Texas is from. The game boasts beautifully designed characters with stunning visual design and fun gameplay. The goal of the game is to defend your base from oncoming attackers and to run out the clock until all the enemies are finally defeated. It's a pretty fun game. If you're looking for a tower defense game or a new free-to-play game, I highly recommend it. It has lots for you to enjoy. Arknights. Now, the box that this came in was pretty impressive. I wasn't surprised how much Amazon would package this. There's Texas right there. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. But yeah, they really wrapped this thing pretty well. Something you expect from Ami Ami. So good job, Amazon. I'm pretty impressed with the job they did. And it got here in 2 days. That's that prime shipping for you. Let's break into it. If you remember from my first review, I reviewed Exusiai, and this is her best friend named Texas. She's kind of the quiet type, but that's fine. Miku's quiet too. This figure came from Amazon, and I got it for a really good price, surprisingly. Not quite MSRP, but pretty close. So, I've been waiting a week to get into this one as well. Let's get into it. Alright, we just need to get into this box here. Should be an easy matter. Just bust out my trusty spoon. There we go. We're just gonna dive right into This isn't working for some reason. I don't know why. God damn it. There has to be an easier way to do this. Oh my god! Come on! There we go. Gotta be careful with that. Now that that thing's all cooled down out of the oven, I think we can get a closer look at it now. Oh, that's hot. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's get this off too. And now it's time to actually get inside the box. We're gonna go in from the bottom, of course. And this is where we're gonna see the instructions. Alright, now it's just time to slide it on out of the box. Nice and piping hot and fresh. It slides right out, no problem. Now here we can get a better view of the blister package that's inside of it, and just how well prepared and packaged it is. Pretty safe. There's the inside of the box there. Let's get her set straight up, get a pretty good front look at her. Alrighty, now we're just gonna pop open the packaging and just slide her out carefully. She's gonna have a lot of packaging around her, a lot of safety protection. Oh. Wow, look at the face. Very good sculpt. I'm very impressed with this so far. Just slide off all the protective sleeves on her limbs. There's one around her head too. I suspect her head has to come off for this one. Yep, I was right. Here you have a frontal view of her. Oh, the tail goes gradually to red. Look at their highlights. Look at their backpack there with the ribbon. Very good detailing. Right off the bat, very good impression. She has a good weight. I like the pose. Whoa, easy there. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna set her up over there. Very good impression. Here are the swords. We're gonna get this out of the package right away. Now the swords, they're just gonna pop right out and just take the tape off, no problem. And here's the base at the bottom. We're gonna slowly take this out of the packaging. There's a lot of loose parts in there, lots of spikies. Ooh, look at the detailing, look at those pegs. They're not magnetic, they're just metal pegs for the plastic. You can see some of the detailing on the gravel, the dirt. It's very nice. It's pretty good size too, it's about the size of my hand. It's gonna be hard to display on smaller shelves, so keep that in mind. But yeah, very cool. So now we're gonna move on to the backdrop of her, which is the giant wolf thingy. I don't know what it is. But here, there's 2 pegs at the bottom. It's also very sharp, has lots of points. It's well protected for what it is. Now here you have a closer look at the backdrop and just what it's gonna look like when it goes in. Look at the detailing on the wolf, really sharp teeth. Lots of circles there, very cool. So everything here is laid out and we're gonna get this thing together in one piece, so let's get ready. Texas canonically loves Pocky, so I've got a special treat for her today. Go Texas. Time to eat. Eat it. Good. Alrighty, so now that everything's there, we have the Texas name tag. That's really cool. E1 art on there. So yep, we're gonna just pop her in. Just kind of squish her down, get the wolf background down in there too. In there. We're gonna take the swords and we're gonna have to slide them in from the back because of the hands and how they work. So we're just gonna slide those bad boys in. And now, turn it around and we have what we need. Now this figure is 11 inches tall and about 9 inches wide. It has a circular base, so it's going to be kind of hard to place it on some thinner shelves, so keep that in mind. It weighs roughly around 2 to 3 pounds, give or take some, and it's just an overall pretty cool design. Things to note about the design itself actually is the pose of the character. It's a very cool pose. I like the Penguin Logistics coat, which is white with a black slimming profile for the bottom half with some really cool shoes. And then there's some finer details like her backpack, the badges on her, her wrist strap, and the strap around her legs that holds her extra swords. Not to mention the earrings around her ear. It's all very cool. The wolf behind her, very cool. I'm a big fan of that. And even the textured ground, like it's nice to touch and it feels like real dirt, real gravel. So overall, very cool design for a figure. Smellability score. I give that smell an 8 out of 10. Very nice, very evil. Now, as for the stability of the figure, it's a very sturdy figure. Like I don't see it causing much issue. It stands pretty firm. Not much chance for it to fall and tumble over, especially with such a wide base. Very snug, very secure. I would not be surprised if you have no issues with this figure, so very good. So for the overall vibe and feel I get from this figure, I really like the relaxed, laid-back pose, how she's very confident but sure of herself. I like the intimidation of the backdrop that she has, which is the wolf, and she just seems ready, and it's just it's a really cool figure. I highly recommend it. If I were to give it a score, I would probably give it around a 8.5 out of 10. It's a very cool figure, very stable. I don't have to worry about it falling down or anything like that. And if you can find it anywhere, I highly recommend picking it up. If you're a fan of Arknights, if you're a fan of Texas, if you're a fan of just how it looks, I mean, it looks wonderful. I highly recommend you picking it up. So you can't go wrong, and that's that. So yeah, that's about everything I have to say about Texas. I mean, get her if you can. And until next time, see you again. Peace. Good.